Hi everyone, it's me, Tiago. So I'm doing another veganizing my old recipe things. I did one of these and now I'm doing another. I just said I'm doing another one. You understand. I'm veganizing the rhubarb crumble with custard sauce that I made a while ago because it's a delicious recipe and I want to eat it again. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you're going to start out by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, you can look it up. So then we're going to start out by making the filling. So for the filling you're going to need about a pound of rhubarb. You can use frozen or fresh rhubarb. I'm using fresh rhubarb. And chop it in chunks. By the way, for those of you who don't know why this is a Harry Potter recipe, it was in the 5th Harry Potter book. They ate it at Crumble place, and Harry loved it. So it's a thing, by the way. So anyway, moving on, then you're going to put in half a cup of sugar. Next, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then about a teaspoon of grated lemon zest. I'm using lime zest because I don't have a lemon right now. And I'm just going to eyeball this. Now we're just going to toss together all these ingredients and yeah. Make sure you coat all this rhubarb. So now I'm just going to put this rhubarb into this like bread pan thing. I should probably learn the name of this thing because I use it in a lot of my recipes and I don't know what to call it. This thingy. We're going to put the rhubarb in it and then we're going to put it in the oven. So already you can see that the sugar's kind of making the juice come out of the rhubarb. It's going to be delicious and like sour, sweet, so yummy. Anyway, this is going into the preheated oven for 10 minutes. Alright, so while that's cooking, we're going to move on to the crumble topping. So that's what we're going to make now. So first thing we're going to put in is a cup of flour. I'm going to do this by hand. You can probably do this in a mixer if you wanted. I have a mixer here. I think it's kind of broken. I don't really want to use it right now. Also, it's just a hassle to get it onto this little thingy to film. Anyway, next, a cup of brown sugar. I didn't have quite enough brown sugar, so I topped it off with granulated sugar. Okay, I'm really sorry. The memory card ran out of space. I know it cut off weirdly. I probably made it look better in editing because I'm so talented. Anyway, what I did, you put in a cup of flour, a cup of brown sugar. I'm pretty sure you saw that part, but the close-up camera didn't film. I don't know. I'm having a lot of struggles today. I'm really sorry. Anyway, then I put in 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and half a stick of vegan butter. I use the Earth Balance vegan butter. And you just kind of crumble it up until it looks kind of like wet sand. And you can like squeeze it and it holds its shape. Just like crumble topping stuff. You know, cooking things. Anyway, now we took out the rhubarb that was baking in the oven. And we're just going to crumble this crumble stuff over it. So I just am like grabbing some and kind of squeezing it so it's crumbly. And dropping chunks around. That should do the trick. Alright, so now I put the rhubarb stuff back into the oven. We're going to bake it for another like 50 minutes until the rhubarb juices start bubbling up around the edges. And then we're going to make the custard sauce. So yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, so now I have finished making the rhubarb crumble stuff. And while it's baking, like right before it's done, start making the custard. Quote, custard. It's not actually custard. So I'm just going to make some vanilla pudding and then put in like a little bit of turmeric to make it a little bit yellow so it looks custardy, and that'll work. That's really all that it is. So if you don't know, custard is basically pudding with like egg yolks in it. Anyway, I'm going to use this like pudding mix stuff, which is literally just sugar, cornstarch, and vanilla. So if you can make it from scratch really easily, this is just easier because I don't have any cornstarch. So for this mix, I'm just going to pour this powder in, and then I'm going to add 2 cups of almond milk. I only had like 1 2/3 cups of almond milk, so I'm just going to add another 1/3 of a cup of rice milk to top it off. And that should do it. So if you're using a box like me, just read the instructions and do what it says. So now I'm going to cook it over medium-low heat and stir it a lot. And here's some turmeric. I'm just going to like tap in a little bit because this stuff dyes things yellow very, very easily. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want it to have turmeric flavor. But I do want it to be yellowish. This is kind of an experiment. We'll see if it works. I mean, that's yellower. I think that'll be good. It just has to look a little bit custardy, like I put in egg yolks, you know? So I'm just gonna stir constantly until it gets to a boil, and then cook for 1 minute at a boil, and then it'll be done. And it'll be thick and delicious. Okay, it's definitely starting to thicken. I might have put in a little too much turmeric, actually. It's very, very yellow. I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's just color. I tasted it, and it doesn't have any turmeric taste. Anyway, just wanted to update you. It's thickening. Okay, and now it's just on the verge of boiling. So I'm gonna take note of the time and stop stirring in a minute from now. Maybe a little more than a minute because it's not quite boiling yet. Definitely put in too much turmeric though. So take note of that. Next time, only put in like a tiny sprinkle. When you do it, I mean, why did I say next time? I guess I was talking to myself. I don't know. Whenever, if you do this, you need a tiny, tiny, tiny sprinkle. This looks like lemon curd or something. Alright, now I'm turning off the heat. I guess that's not the most pudding texture, but I think it'll cool and solidify more. So, yeah. And here it is. Definitely put in less turmeric than I did, but it still smells delicious. I think it's a little too yellow, and it looks kind of strange, but also still kind of pretty. I don't know. You do you. If you like it like this, then have it like this. Well, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I need to take a thumbnail with this, and then I will try it. Alright, here we go. That's really good. Yeah, it tastes just like the non-veganized version. This is delicious. So good. It's really good. Make this for your like hardcore Potterhead friends, because they'll get what it is. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at @Hawthorne_Chase. And yeah, see you next week. Bye.